when you're in a rut, try talking in the hut. We hope our goofiness is
spills in.
enough.
Think about it, you overanalyze, but sometimes it can spill into other things in your life.
Yeah.
There's a fine line. Because for me, I tend to overthink and analyze. So it's
There we go. Yay, and we're live.
We're live.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, so this is Talking the Hut, but obviously we are in a different format. And let's just get straight to it. That's all it is. I am joined by none other than Zade Justin. And he's a local artist. He has music on iTunes, Apple Music, and YouTube.
Spotify, too.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Anything else I'm missing? MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace, too. Yeah, we're bringing back MySpace, if you guys didn't know about that. Yeah, no, just all the music platforms that I'm on.
Yeah.
That you can think of. Yeah, pretty much. And then live, obviously, when I
and in live, you guys Zay and John. So this is the Zay and John experience.
Zay and John experience. Yeah.
So when did you guys get together?
We practice. That's like my second house. So we go out, we practice for our gigs that we have. The recent gig we had was actually at a winery in Lodi, at Nostra Vita, which is pretty cool. Good outcome. And right now we're just trying to expand as much as we can as singers to different venues.
Nice.
Wineries, hotels.
What's your favorite spot so far, like that you guys have gone?
I like the Viaggio out in Lodi. The Viaggio Winery. It's a beautiful place.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to Viaggio Winery. Good wine. Great place if you want to get married. It's mostly Viaggio. It's not, as a singer, of course, you want to get paid. But the reason why I actually was at Viaggio is because it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
And in the environment, I was vibing with the environment. So that's like the main reason why I perform there, or I long to perform there, and hence.
So how many times have you done it?
So I've done it. I think this was my third time. The fourth time is coming up, I believe this month. Yeah, to 26.
Go ahead and plug
May 26,
plug
please.
It.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
plug it.
Yeah. So it's we're gonna be at the Viaggio, May 26 from 1 to 4 p.m. I believe. It's my mom's birthday, so come on out if you want to support her too. I'm gonna, have a fan as much as I can. Maybe Aaron will be out there too.
Be out there.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's the genre we play is all types of genre. Me and John though lean towards more of like the jazz, soft rock type of.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So if you had to go on a speed date with your band, like what I'm saying, to like basically describe what, like in a nutshell of what you guys are, what would it be?
We want people. We call it the Zade and John experience because when people come in,
you got
we
Zade,
want to
you
give
got
them.
John.
Yeah, you got Zade, you got John.
There you go.
Keeping it simple. Don't want to keep it complicated. Just come on in. All people want to do is just have an experience and listen to music. But our experience is we want to make that distinguished from other musicians, where we just want to show our talent. We just want to show up what we got. Because I know my guitarist, John, he's very good at the guitar. And for me, I'm just really grateful for the voice I have, that source God, universe gave me.
Feel that.
And we just do it. And somehow when we're plugged into that source, we just go all out, and we get positive feedback, which is nice, which I'm grateful for.
Nice.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the roots a little bit. How long have you and John known each other, and then when did your music journey start? Because a lot of people, like myself, I didn't find my craft until later on in life. I kind of always knew, but then didn't pursue it till later on. But when did your journey begin?
My journey began.
When did your video game or your movie start?
Yeah, it happened. I felt it was a part of my blueprint, but I chose to ignore it. So I remember I was a kid. I was a closet singer, shy. Just felt awkward just performing in front of people. Yeah. And but I started singing as early as 6, 7, 8. Used to do those falsettos. Used to listen to a lot of Motown, that type of thing, Bloodstone. And one time I was like ripping it out in the garage, like on my falsetto. My aunt was there. She's like, "Oh."
And is falsetto that high?
Yeah, my
Okay.
falsetto was the high.
I'm not
the
a
high
music,
pitch.
a big music. Yeah,
Like
so
that,
falsetto.
like that, like that,
Oh,
like that,
okay.
like
And
that,
you
like.
said you're how old?
I was like 7 or 8 years old
Okay.
in the garage doing it by myself, and my aunt happened to be there, and she's like, "Oh, Zade," or my family name, they call me Justin. Justin, you have a nice voice, and here I am, just shy, shrugging, like, "Oh no,
I didn't know
it's
anybody was
awkward."
there.
Yeah, I didn't know it was there. Yeah, and I just never. Yeah, I was just always shy, and as I grew up as a teenager, those years get a little awkward. Your voice crackles a little bit, but I remembered myself singing in the shower every day. And
That
then
reverb saves you on. That reverb in the bathroom.
it does in a way, the steam and all
Yeah,
that.
bro.
I mean, especially the shower, you got lots of time to think things through. And I don't know, somehow in high school it just totally disappeared. And then I'd say
So
like
you didn't sing. So you were singing all the way up until high school,
until high school,
and then took a break.
And I took a break.
Why? Because you just didn't feel like it was like the cool thing to do, or
I felt I was just in the mode of discovery, like all high
want to
schools
try different
are.
things. Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind
Yeah.
of what everyone does. They figure they're finding themselves, kind of like you know what I'm saying.
I think what it is that with high schoolers at that age, you want to create a new style. You're thinking of new ways how to talk, speak, but like on a deeper level, it's all just trying to fit in, try to be in the group. That you tend to forget about yourself, your talents, which in my case was singing and even art. I'm a painter too. But back to singing. That's what happened in high school. As I graduated, I remember I joined a choir at church, and somehow something within me started saying, "Hey, you have this voice. Start singing." And I remember that's when I started coming out at 2021. Fast forward, there was like a gap there again. It was not the pivot point was after my grandma passed away. She was I think it was 2013 she passed. About a month after that, that's when I started to use my voice. I got on my laptop, I jammed to karaoke music, and that's how I did it. And my mom, she encouraged me. She's like, "Zade, you got a good voice." So that's what really hyped me up. Say about a year after that, I was in a fraternity I went to Sac State, was in a fraternity. I entered the Mr. Greek pageant. And for my talent, I sang. That's when I sang in front of a large group.
It was like the first time in a long time, or
No, I mean for the first time.
that was the very first time.
Well, not the very first time was open mic actually here in Stockton, Werlos. Like it was karaoke.
Oh,
night.
shout out!
Yeah, karaoke shout out. Yes, Werlos. Yeah, shout out down on Miracle Mile. Good fries, good wine. So I was there. I did open mic. And about a year after that, that's when, enter that Mr. Greek pageant. That's a scary ass time because,
So what happened there? Because obviously you've been off music for a while. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you decide to do a Greek talent show, right?
Greek talent show, yeah.
And then you decide to sing and showcase like I don't mean to say like the one thing, but the thing that you can kill.
Yeah.
So like what happened? Like what made you do that? Was it a dare? Was it just like you said was it your grandma?
It was my grandma because she loves singing.
So you decided this is gonna be my platform.
This is gonna be my platform. It's all for her. It was all
like
for
this
her.
is like man, that's awesome, dude. That's that's dope. That's sick. So how'd it go?
It went well. Like people applauded. It got me. People saying the whole contest was rigged. But,
Why?
Because something where
You
like
knew the committee?
I mean, like probably I don't know. They said
probably. Did you know that?
No, I know he was rigged because
oh no.
They answer you questions. They give you all this stuff, and like I remember the other contestant. He effed up a lot in his answers, but I got everything right.
Oh wait, so it was you just didn't sing, like you went through like a whole thing.
I went through a whole thing. Singing was like part of the whole show.
Oh, so it was like a pageant.
It's a pageant, Greek pageant. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
you did say that.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
stupid, man. My bad.
Yeah.
No, I got you. So you actually had to do like, so like what do you think?
Let the Hennessy work through you, man. That's artists, man. You just gotta let it flow through you. It's tough. It's tough sometimes, man. got in there, man? Hey, put some in my mug. Put some in my mug right now.
No. Because, I guess I heard you say pageant, but I just didn't put two and two together, bro.
Pageant.
And that's on me. That's on me.
Except I didn't wear a tutu, and you know.
But so that's how you got into a fraternity.
Well, no, I joined the fraternity prior, like a year before, whatever, and then entered a pageant. And scary as hell to do it, but I did it, and I knew that was my time.
So what was the song that you decided to go with, especially being, like you said, influenced by your grandmother?
Yeah. My Way.
My Way?
By Frank Sinatra. Yeah.
Because I did it my way.
Yeah. The lyrics in there, like, describe so much of my journey of that. You know, like, through it all, when there was doubt, you know, I stuck it out. You know, I chewed it out. Even if I was scared, even if I felt like I was going to be criticized, I just went right into it. I ran right into the fire. And ever since that day, I look back, I'm like, wow, I can't believe I did that, even if I was scared as hell. But I always told myself that beyond those waves of doubt, like, there's always the sunshine of opportunities for you to grow.
Yeah, no, that's true. They're like, to be super like optimistic like that, you know what I'm saying, it's not easy. So I commend you on that for even like having that type of mindset. That's amazing. It's a rarity nowadays. You know what I mean? But so I'm just hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I'm gonna just like roll it back a little bit and then like go back to how me and you even met. Can we go there?
Hell yeah, we can do that. We'll keep it real.
Yeah.
Bro, so
like, how long ago was it? Cuz I remember it was one of my first signed jobs that I had.
Mhm. Yeah, no, it was. So we both, you know, we both worked at a school. And I was thinking about it now, how like our journey progressed, and here we are at a podcast. Like, I was like, nothing to do with like what's happening now, but straight up, I saw you. Somehow there was like this connection. I was like, who's this?
Hey, it was
who's
like
this instant connection. Like who's this handsome guy with this long hair pulling up with his hat? I'm just glad that I have another dude working with me in the classroom. So,
and it's a rarity in our field, to be honest.
It's a rarity in our field. It is. But that's how we met. In it was
we hit it like right off the bat, bro. We were cool.
We were.
Like, started talking about like, oh, like, hey, bro, you like seen any chicks, bro? Like, it's just
straight
like
up.
shit like that, bro. Like, it was really just like straight up like that.
Yeah,
it was dope though. Those were the good old days, bro. Those were the good old days. Like, when work wasn't like what it is now. Oh, bro, we can't even get into that, bro. But man, no, it's crazy because like I think in life sometimes, like, you know what I'm saying, there's energies everywhere, all that type of stuff, but like artists attract like to other artists. You know what I mean? Like, immediately we were just like bonded, like boom boom. Like, I talk to other people who want to be on the podcast, and there are different types of artists, you know, stuff like that. So I feel like we like in some way automatically like gravitate towards each other. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing. Like, when you first came here, like, right, you got the kind of the lowdown of what goes down over here and how we're trying to just promote local artists and blah blah. We're building from the ground up and doing like all that type of stuff, and like, it's all for the greater good. So it's like things are supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said, like you were down bad for a little bit, but then like decided to come like to do like your art. You know what I mean? And finally follow it. Like, that's what's happening now. And I think it's dope that, like, do you believe in that? Like, attraction kind of works like that?
Oh yeah, like attracts like, and you're the same.
Like, about energies, you know? You say you can feel energy in a room.
You can, and even on a mental level, like, we're both artists in our own way. You're an actor, right? Musician. But we find ways to express ourselves. So I felt like we use that as a way to connect with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it.
Yeah, just like the struggle of everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we
Yeah.
could both know, like, well, one, we're working at the same job. Like, like, we know what we're doing. Like,
Yeah.
we can look at each other,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're like, bro, like,
Yeah.
fuck this. Like, this
And you got
shit
that one
ain't
kid that's a drag, right?
Woo!
I'm not mentioning his name, but you got that one kid.
Oh.
It's always that one kid that's gonna drag you around.
Bruh.
And sometimes you lose it. Sometimes
You know, it's
you know
gonna
how
be
it
a
is,
bad,
man.
You know it's gonna be a bad Wednesday.
Yeah,
Like, it's gonna be a bad
uh,
Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, you can go home, you can tell your family about it, and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah." I
They
know.
will
But
never know.
they'll never know. You know, we can only express our pain with each other.
Dude, that's the only thing. Like, I became close with so many people in our field because we share the same trauma. Share the same trauma.
That's right. When I think about that, yes, yeah. I mean, that's how you connect. You share the same trauma.
Sorry, that was
Even if it
that was an actor's warm up. Share the same. My bad.
Even if we have to share the same trauma from a little kid,
No,
they can wreak havoc,
dude.
and,
Literally, it's like that's how we became close with so many people. Like when I
Yeah.
first started working, it was like, dude, you're basically going to war. You're in the trenches, like getting just
you are
beat up, and man, it's a whole lot.
spit on everything.
Spit on,
Spit
cake,
on and-
bro.
But you know, in the special ed department, like throughout the years, I met so many different people, so many unique people. Of course, including yourself. I met actors, I met NFL players, I met all types of people, like people with like history that I didn't even know of. I'm like, you have this history. What are you
This type
doing
of work,
here? What
yeah.
are you doing here? And I'm like, well, that's
It's
that's
for the love
that's
of the
their-
game.
It's for the love of the game. You
Yeah.
know, maybe they like the rush of chasing someone. Special ed student is trying to hop the fence or something like that.
Been there, done that, bro.
Yeah.
I turned into a track star before.
Oh yeah, you
Out
do.
of work, I was already clocked off, bro, and I had to hop out my car, bro, and chase and hawked him down half a block.
Oh,
Hawked him down too.
special ed student
Mm-hmm.
at our school site.
Nah, it was over the summer.
Oh.
It was summer school. He did not want to be there, bro. I was on my way home too, bro. So it's like 8 to 12. And I'm driving home, and I'm just like, yo, I'm saying it's good. And then I see the emergency door on the bus open, and I was like, yo, what? And then I never seen blinking lights like that, and I'm like, well, what the? I see like a certain colored backpack in the sky, and that used to be my one-on-one. So I see it, and I'm like, oh shit, it's him. And I was like, yo, I seen him chopping it like down, like, but towards a very busy street that might be a highway. So you might put 2 and 2 together of what school I'm at. But like, so he's headed that way, right?
Yeah.
Headed west.
Yeah.
And then I get out my car and I leave my car door open.
Mhm.
Right, put it in park, hawk him down like a full block, like 100 yards.
Dude, for anyone who doesn't understand like special ed, what we got to do, this is normal. This is like a normal day.
Yeah.
Like
You have to be able to run a sprint at any moment in time.
you do. You were there in our school when they were I don't think you were there when they were developing there's like housing there.
Yeah, no,
And
I was
remember
there.
when
We were there
we were
together.
trying to miss a student. Yeah, and like he literally ended up like in the construction homes. Like he's
yeah.
making his way up to like the second
Yeah.
story, and this house is like down there, like far away. I'm like, how the heck did he get there?
Yeah, you want to see who
Yeah.
it's about, the inner workings.
These construction workers,
Yeah.
you're just like
And
sitting
so
there.
yeah,
like,
so is this steady foundation? What's going on here? No, exactly.
Yeah,
No, I feel it, bro.
yeah.
No, yeah, but like that our line of work is like that.
It is, yeah, and it builds character.
And it builds
does.
character,
It
it's
does, yeah.
patience, and it takes a special kind of person to do it, bro. To be honest, like caring. That's why I think where it ties into your music, like how you said, like it doesn't really have a genre.
It doesn't. It
Like
doesn't
your
have a
music
genre.
doesn't. I've listened to it.
Yeah.
Like I listened to it when you showed me that day, and I downloaded it on my Apple Music, and I was like, I think it's 6 songs, right?
This was an EP, 3-track EP.
3. It was 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I listened to that one, and I was like, bro, it has a different feel to it.
Yeah.
And I like I respect that. So where do you think, like, did that feel come from a certain influence or?
It's more of wanting to keep things light, wanting to keep things positive, and give people a way to contemplate on the subject I'm talking about. That's where I'm trying to get my point across. Genre-wise, that's the one thing I've been struggling with. I'm like, okay, what genre do I want to put this in? Like, I was talking with my music producer, like, hey, bro, like, what genre should I put this in? He's like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it depends, bro. Who you trying to target? And I'm like, I don't know. So all I'm saying now is that it could be a genre on its own. Yeah, there was a time
so you don't have to. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you don't have to be
yeah.
put in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
well, it comes from that imposter syndrome of like, like it has to be part of a genre. If not, then it's not music. Or even right now,
like where do you exist?
Where I exist, even the imposter,
well,
even the imposter syndrome of like, is my music good enough? Is what I write good enough? And that's something that I had to deal with on my journey. But
that's like what we were talking about before we started recording, I think, or we might have been recording. I might leave it in if they caught it.
Yeah.
But about revisiting an idea that you have, either because I'm a writer too, so like going back to an idea over and over again, going back to a lyric over and over again, or a song over and over again. You're like, yo, I'm beating a dead horse. Yeah. So like, I'm tired of this idea, but to a new ear, this is a hell of an idea. So why not run with it? But that's the battle of the artist, I guess. You know what I mean? Of having that dilemma. But that's what having a team and everything is like good for. You get fresh eyes on it, a fresh look on it. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, no, I understand what you're saying. Like, I hear you.
And willing to listen and have ears to get that, because
Aaron,
some people
make an editor's note of when I paused.
I should just let you have your space then, man.
No, you're good. I just felt that awkward ass pause. I was like, yo, cut that shit. Cut that shit out.
Hey, but that's what you do, right? When you act, sometimes there's silence. Sometimes there is silence when you're acting on the stage.
Hey, I might leave this whole shit in, to be honest. He said, nah, but yeah, man, that's fucking.
You're like Zade. You're like Zade. I didn't tell you.
I'm leaving all this shit in. I'm not even Kevin. I'm leaving all this shit in.
He's like, Zade, I have to tell you the truth. This whole podcast was a movie.
Hey, it was.
It was a movie. It was a movie. I didn't tell you.
It's all an experiment.
5 Academy Awards for a guy who didn't know that he was in a movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And as an artist, as a musician, there is we all have that path of getting deep, man. Going back to it's not on accident that we did work with special ed kids, because there's a level of empathy within us. So if you want to call yourself an empath, even sometimes if like you just want to kill someone because you're just impatient. You're just impatient.
All right, what's your sign, bro?
Scorpio.
Yeah, you. See,
Yeah.
I knew you was like, okay, because you seem like a nice dude, but there's something about you like a square.
Oh, I got my dark side. Too.
Oh no, trust me, I seen it.
Ah.
I seen it. I was minding my own business and I seen it.
Oh, look at that.
I was like, word. I seen you huffing and puffing.
Oh man, yeah. Even if it means having to pull some hairs out.
Dude, I remember, bro. I remember.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's go back to your roots, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where you from?
Oh, where I'm from.
Like,
well,
hey, like, where you from?
I'm American.
What's your sign?
I'm American.
Hey, fucking American,
I'm
baby.
fucking American, man.
Hey, hoorah, dude.
Hoorah, yeah, man.
And those are the super,
like,
those
I
are
know,
the
right?
girliest high five. We like touch
Sorry,
fingertips.
Yeah, American. But my mom is from the Philippines. My dad's from the Middle East. So in the region of the Middle East, my dad's from Kuwait.
Okay, so what would your 23andMe say?
23, me would say.
Yeah, like your DNA. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, like the DNA, like ancestral wise, or
Yeah. 23andMe? You never heard 23andMe, bro?
Oh, I never. I thought she meant like your 23-year-old would say about you right now.
Oh, you thought I was 23 and you?
Like what would your 23-year-old say about yourself? Now in the future.
No,
I mean, like,
I'm not
why
get
is
that
like,
philosophical on you.
I could say I have roots from, I don't know, Indonesia, Maybe.
So
I'd
you
say,
never done it.
I never done ancestral.
I haven't
never
done it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you say you're Filipino and what?
in Arabic.
Arabic.
Yeah, Middle East. Yeah, Middle
That's
Eastern.
nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Do you speak any of the languages?
I understand. The dialect from the Philippines is Visayan. I understand it.
Visayan.
My mom used to speak to me all the time, but not speak it. Arabic, only a few words, broken up here and there.
I feel that. You see what just happened to me? It's called restraint. 'Cause I was gonna try it.
You can cut that out too, man. If you need to.
No. But
yeah,
no. But so, what generation are you?
millennial. I'm assuming. I
No,
was born in the
millennial. No,
80s.
I meant like what
Oh.
gen? Like when did your
Oh.
folks come over? Because I'm fourth generation.
Oh, you're Forge. Wow. Okay.
I'm way down the line. Yeah, I'm
I-
great. My great grandparents came over here in World War II.
Oh no
So
way.
I'm fourth. Yeah.
Okay. I'm technically, if you just gave me some insight. I think I'm third generational because my grandpa came here first, like in the 20s, and then he brought over his family. Well, no, I'm not because they're all born in the Philippines. So that has to be what, second generational? They're all born in the Philippines or first?
It's when they come over.
So first generational, yeah.
So first
generational,
generation is the one
yeah.
that comes over, and then
Yeah.
after that, second.
Second, yeah. So first.
You're first generation?
First generation. Oh,
Wait, so you were born somewhere else?
no. Second generational.
Oh, you're
Born
second
here.
generation.
Yeah. Mom born in the Philippines. She gave birth to me here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so citizenship, shout out.
All that. Yeah.
Feel that.
Yeah.
That's right. And
No
then
illegal
so,
status. Yeah. I'm clean.
so where are you from Stockton originally?
I'm from Stockton native.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah.
What high school you went to?
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's? What? I did not know
I went to
that.
St. Mary's, man.
You went
Go
to St.
Rams.
Mary's?
Shout
Go-
out to the Rams, yeah. Shout out to St. Mary's, go
Are you
Rams.
fucking
I went to the Rams, man.
Get
Yeah, it was,
outta here.
yeah.
What year you graduate?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you're older than I am.
Yeah, I am. I'm like 5 years. I think 5 years.
No,
6
you're
years
4.
older than you.
4.
Okay.
4.
I like to say we're still young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm getting a
Hey,
little
hey,
white,
hey,
got
hey,
white
hey.
hair in my chest, already. I'm seeing it.
Hey, but speaking of that, like
Yeah.
going through stuff, like thinking about like your age and stuff like that, like,
Mhm.
but you've done a lot. Like, throw up the pictures here and here. I have the pictures of your murals.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw those up. So
appreciate it, yeah.
explain to the people what you do a little bit. Like, do you do live performances, everything like give them the rundown.
I do live performances. I have a YouTube channel. It says Zade Justin. You can find me there. Doing all types of stuff with music. Of course, my EP. I have 2 singles out. Do that. I even write my own music. I do like short songs that I post on YouTube. Working on one right now. Actually, before I came to the studio, I was working some bass chords on a song that's coming out.
You might even have a Talk on the Hut soundtrack. What?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, in the just saying, I mean, I may be here one of these days recording, but yeah, I do that, and now I just recently became a guided meditation facilitator, so I want to integrating music into that too.
Speak a little bit about that. What about guided meditation?
So for me, I can opt to do groups, clients, but for now I'm just working in like a large group setting where I got the crystal bowls, I got different sounds, which I call the deep level shift. And what I mean by that is that not only people are getting a meditation experience to look within themselves, but further healing through music, through circle time, and ending with a song that I write at the end to give people inspiration. And I've tested this out, and I've gotten a lot of feedback. Of course, a lot of good critical feedback, but positive feedback. How people they feel much more clear. They're more in an open space. They're tapped into their joy once they go through this process. But right now, I'm just like, it's a new thing for me, so I'm just experimenting on how to do transitions, sounds, and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. The fact that you even can talk about like your experience like in that profession, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that's dope that you went for it. You took the jump, right? You took the leap off the cliff and you found out what it's about.
Yeah.
And like from that, is it like, do you feel like you're like you're being like consuming too much, or do you feel like you like that buzz was just enough to get that bug to jump off the cliff and like to take that risk?
Like becoming a facilitator. I was panicking at first. I made a hefty investment. I was scared.
Yeah, it's a jump. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I did feel a little bit of a buzz, but I felt a little anxious too, because I'm like, holy crap, I just spent a lot of money, like half of my bank account, just to do this. But I felt intuitively that like this was guiding me somewhere. This was gonna help me. And one thing led to another, and bam, here I'm doing it. I am already, I got my next meditation session coming up at Unity of Stockton. If you want to come on out, I do it second and last Thursdays of the month from 7 p.m.
Everything that he does will be in the description. Everything will be in there. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
I got you, brother.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That silence, though, man.
I was building up a
that
moment.
That smile.
That's why. Hey, bro. Let me tell you something. Like, I've done improv for like 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Bro. Like, there's rare moments where you just get stuck and you ain't got shit to say. Bro.
Yeah, my buddy's taking improv right now, so it gets pretty challenging.
Nah, I hear you.
Yeah.
But all right. So what do you? Why you laughing? I was trying.
Stop seeing that smile, man. I know that laugh is coming.
Hey, I'm gonna fill this thing with bloopers, bro. Before we do this shit, I swear to God, it's gonna.
Watch Anthony come on out, start laughing.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. What the fuck did we leave off last off on?
Was it the meditation experience? Or
Okay. All right, got it. Here we go. I'm telling you, the beginning is gonna be quick bloopers of this, and then probably this scene, and then I'm gonna put it into something else. Watch, it's gonna be crazy. I just made a lot of work for myself, basically. Okay, so the meditation stuff. How's that like? So, what has that brought to your life? Like, has it changed your perspective on things, or like your drive to do things, or anything like that?
It changed my perspective creative-wise, because it really forced me to really experiment with different things.
So, like, you just like your creative process?
Creative process has expanded. With meditation, I've noticed that I become more aware of things happening within me and around me. And that's what helped me to grow a lot, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And it can be a rough patch, because people think meditation is all about, crystals and this and that, but it's in love, but it's...
You got to face your demons sometimes.
Face your demons. You got to face, because that's the only way it clears out.
Yeah, I heard from a friend that psychedelics are kind of like that.
Yeah, psychedelics are, depending where you are in your life, but regardless, like sometimes
you got to face, you got to show like what your biggest fear is.
What your biggest fear is, your barriers, like want to bring to the table ayahuasca or
DMT.
DMT, San Pedro. They bring up a lot of stuff. I recently was in a San Pedro ceremony about
what?
Like a few weeks ago.
Why did you tell me? Why did you tell me? We'll talk on camera.
This is a call. Father San Pedro's calling you.
Hey, things are supposed to happen the way they happen. That's all I'm saying, right? Things are supposed to happen the way they happen,
exactly.
right? Okay.
You just let it unfold. And
there we go.
Things happen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the meditative process, right? Where if you're too much in your head, sometimes you miss out on the opportunities. But if you're just present and keep a silent mind, which is a hell of a hard-ass thing to do, it's a big payoff, because things just happen. Like, I tell you straight up right now, probably if I was so much in my head, I was in the present moment, I don't think this podcast would have happened, because that probably would have made a different decision that would affect a conversation I had with you in the past. And things just it's like the butterfly effect, where one thing leads to another.
A butterfly's wing could cause a tsunami.
Exactly, right? Even just one touch.
Yeah. That's honestly what it is too. It's because we've seen each other at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you was doing your mural, and then when I ran into you, like, And then I had a talk with my cousin. Honestly, shout out to Swerve. He was like, dude, you know, hella interesting people. Like, just start having them on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, obviously, I don't have the old folks anymore. We're also friends. We also love each other. We're also family. But we just went a different direction, okay? Enough's enough. But that's what happened. So now I'm doing my own thing, and now I was just like, bro, let me have my boy on. You feel me? Like, I feel like it's only right. And I'm glad that you're in the right, like you said, things line up how they're supposed to. Like, energies work how they're supposed to. Like, I'm a fan of something that rhymes with mycadelics. So,
yeah, of course. Yeah.
you feel me?
Of
So,
course.
yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Might have to take a trip one day.
Oh, we will.
Yeah,
We
you
will.
feel me? But it's like things really do line up that way. And I'm glad that you had this opportunity to tell the people, like, let the people know who you are. Like, that's what I want to do, like, on this podcast is, like, put people, like, give them a platform and just honestly have a conversation. Like, I don't have questions. I know I have this piece of paper here, but these are just my hot questions, and I didn't want to type them up because I made hella notes. So we're going to have an inception moment and just watch this coin for a couple seconds. And there you go. So
That was the most beautiful.
You wanna give
penny
it a
roll-
try?
The most beautiful penny roll I've ever seen.
You
in
wanna
my
give it a
life.
try?
Yeah, I'll
You
try
give it a
now,
try.
man. Is it the childhood roll? Heads or tails?
Tails.
You win.
Fucking go. Fucked up once and then I won. 1-1. All right, so this is called Fire from the Hip. I might have an animation. I might not because it's a lot of work. So, all right, ready to answer just some rapid fire questions?
Let's do it.
All right. So, do you put your socks on first or your pants?
Pants.
Pants?
Pants.
Nice. Do you put, I don't know why I said nice.
It's nice to put your pants
Nah,
on
hey, dude.
first.
Nice, bro.
What do you put on before your pants?
Huh?
Obviously. What do you put on before your pants?
That's your own business, partner. It's your own business. Did not ask that question. All right, favorite midnight snack?
Popcorn
Popcorn
and hot chocolate.
and hot chocolate. Any certain type of popcorn, or just movie butter popcorn, or like kettle corn?
Specifically,
Like kettle corn,
kettle corn, but specifically the Trader Joe's one. The olive oil. You get shout out to Trader Joe's. You gotta get the olive oil.
Yeah, dude. Shout out
popcorn.
Trader Joe's.
yeah.
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Anyways, favorite. Oh no, yeah. Favorite sports teams. Let's go basketball, football, baseball. You could add soccer if you want.
For sure. The Sacramento Kings basketball team. The 49ers.
Sorry about it.
Is it, yeah, and that's it. That's pretty much the teams. And then I tried getting
Baseball?
into hockey, but even baseball too. But it's just too.
Not your thing.
Yeah.
What about soccer? You got a favorite?
No, soccer team.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite season?
I'd say summer.
Summer.
Summer, yeah.
Samar.
Yeah.
All right. If you was in Star Wars, what color lightsaber would you have?
Like the light bluish.
The light bluish.
Yeah.
Be fancy with it.
Yeah.
I feel you. All right. If you was in a Hogwarts house, what house you in?
Oh man, I'm not really a Harry Potter fan.
Do you know any of the names?
Hogwarts.
If you don't, let's go.
I mean, all I know is the hat. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
who tells you what house you in.
Oh, him. Okay.
All right, so put it this way.
Okay.
Are you a lion that flies, a snake, a badger, or a something else? Oh, no, a badger or a raven.
I want to say a badger.
Okay, so you're in a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. Just because, like, going back to San Pedro, like, I got that tarot card, and it showed the badger, so I'm like,
Oh,
So I'm
Hufflepuff
just-
gang.
I had to
You kind of got
choose
Hufflepuff colors on, dude.
that.
Okay, favorite movie genre?
I like horror and comedy.
Horror.
And comedy, too.
Horror
I
and
don't know,
comedy?
I can't decide.
All right, night or day?
Night.
All right, driving across country. 3 albums you gotta pick.
3 what?
3 albums.
3 albums?
Yeah.
Like,
What are you gonna listen to on the drive there?
Coldplay.
Coldplay, like, best hits?
Yeah, best hits. Anything by Pep Love. He's a hip hop artist from Hieroglyphics. Shout out to
Oh,
him.
hieroglyphics. Yeah.
Hieroglyphics. Yeah.
Damn,
yeah,
hip hop.
Yeah, yeah. Damn, I don't know. I say Mike.
I would
This
say
one dude-
no. I would say it. No, your album,
Oh, my album.
your EP.
Oh, my EP.
Yeah,
Like, are you saying like?
that's
like,
the third one.
Oh, the third one.
Yeah, I've listened to that cross country
Oh, okay.
because that's how much I love you, dog.
Oh, dude, man, I feel so much love. You know this guy? I gotta say, dude. You probably don't notice, man, but when I'm out there painting the mural, you give me those like those 3-second massages.
I don't be doing
bro,
that. Nah,
Bro, that's like bromance, man. Like you don't know how much like that makes a difference, because sometimes I'm out there stressing out. I'm in my own head. You come behind me. Yeah, that's like you come behind me. But just like you giving me that massage is just like it shows me. It gives like confirmation from the universe that like I'm supported in what I do.
All right, this has been Talking the Hut, and we're.
But I know we're just effing around. Like
No.
I feel like you're effing around with me when you do that.
No.
But I just thought about it now. Like that's the support.
It's the homie shit. It's just saying what's
Support.
good. It's just saying, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
really
yeah,
saying what's
yeah.
good with it,
Yeah,
bro. It's,
but-
that's literally all. It's just like,
Yeah, you got
hey,
my back. Yeah.
got your back,
Got
dude.
my back,
Coming
yeah.
from your back, dude. All right. 3 seconds, bro. Fucking 3-second champ. What the fuck did I leave off?
3-second champ.
Oh, I got it. All right, guilty pleasure song.
Maybe something from Lady Gaga.
Ooh,
Could be. I don't even know. Yeah.
All right, favorite sitcom.
King of the Hill.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting as hell. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
All right, if you was in the WWE, what would be your wrestling finishing move?
Whatever Goldberg does. Oh no, who's that one dude? That Japanese guy back in the day who used to like rub his ass on people's faces.
Oh, Rikishi?
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
He's
That'd be
Samoa,
my-
bruh.
yeah,
Samoa. Samoa.
I do that.
Yeah, dude, that's Rikishi, bro. I don't know what it's called, but that was a hell of a move. He wore a big ass thong, big ass Samoa, big ass oos.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If you had your vacation dream.
Probably somewhere in Nepal.
What?
Nepal.
Where's that?
It's out in the like next to India in the Himalayas.
What significance is that?
It's just up in the mountains. It's very.
I just never heard of it. That's why I'm
Yeah,
asking like that.
it's- Yeah, it's just based like near the Himalayas. It's a very how can I say this? What's another word for sacred? Just a sacred.
It's like
space.
it's traditional.
It's
Traditional
yeah.
ground, like native shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
native shit. It's just a place where I feel like I'm called to go to gain more wisdom and insight. That's a hard question, man. There's so many places around the world that I love being at.
That's why I have some of these questions. It's because it's deeper than more people. You can see if they're just on the surface or, like you said, this is a calling.
Yeah,
Right?
It's a calling.
'Kay.
It is.
All right. All right. If you had anyone you could collab with, who would it be? And keep in mind, this is going to be seen by 20 people.
This one dude named Ralph Smart. Yeah, he has his own channel on YouTube called Infinite Waters.
Ralph Smart. He wants to collab.
Diving deep.
Hey,
Bring
so
that good ass
you could
Corona,
go in
baby.
the either IG, Static Studios. So, okay.
See?
You can meet one person, dead or alive. Who would it be?
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra? 'Cause I did it my way.
But then again, Billy Joel. I love him. I say Billy Joel.
Billy Joel?
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel?
Yeah.
Hell of a man. All right. How does Zay deal with anxiety? I know we took a hard right turn.
No. That's a good question. What I've been practicing is just allowing it to be there. I mean, I feel it where it's at, and I have these affirmations that I use. This one dude, shout out, this guy named Kyle Cease. Kyle Cease talks about how if you're feeling something within you, you're scared, you just say, you're allowed to feel fear in my body. You're allowed to feel this. and just feeling it and connecting with your inner child and just the redundancy here, just allowing it to be there and letting it pass through. And journaling too.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So just like documenting everything. Like you said, inner child. Like
yeah, being aware of everything instead of running away from it.
But being aware is the biggest part.
Being
I think.
aware.
Yeah, being aware. I think that's dope. Shout out, bro. Appreciate that. All right. Anything you want to let the people know?
Yeah.
Got coming up. We have all your links down in the description. All your music. Do you have a website?
I do. Just the YouTube channel for now.
YouTube.
And Instagram, you can follow
So
me.
we have your
You can
indie.
follow me
Yeah.
at Zade Justin. It's all YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me at Zade Justin. That's Zade Justin separate.
What?
Yes. Yeah. And you know what I want to tell to the world is that just expose yourself. Like, just be vulnerable, because through vulnerability, that's when you really get to connect with others and share ideas, and it leads to inspiration. Next time you know that inspiration leads to creativity. Creativity leads to your own originality, and bam, you're doing things. You're adding value not only to yourself and to the world. So.
And if you don't know, now you know. Literally read my mind, bro. Go out there. We're doing the same thing. Like, who gives a fuck what people say? Bruh, appreciate you, brother, for coming on, bruh. This is my dog right here, bruh. Zade Justin. Go check everything out. It's going to be in the description. And you have been on another episode of Talking the Hut. I'm your man, Aaron Turtle Jones. And with me is
Zade Justin.
And go check us out, bruh. Go like, support, do all that kind of whatever woo-wop bullshit. We out. Yeah.
That's a wrap?
Fuck you, it's a